Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy Dopeasode here. In today's video, I'd like to cover what I believe the COD community, including myself of course, wants to see in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I'm just gonna run through the past Call of Duties because, as everyone knows, Call of Duty, not saying this in a bad way, they do take things from your older Call of Duties and implement them into their newer Call of Duties. And a lot of times it does work out well, so we're gonna cover what I believe should be transferred over. So in Black Ops 3, first of all, we already have had the movement to be confirmed. The movement is not going to be exactly the same, but it will be pretty close to it. And one thing I did love about Black Ops 3 was the balance of the weapons. I'm going to talk about this in a competitive way. It wasn't only the VMP and the M8 being used. There were other guns being used. For example, in Advanced Warfare, it was nearly always the ASM-1 and the BAL. So the balance of weapons in Black Ops 3 was pretty awesome. And one thing that people kind of underestimate in this game was the swimming combat. I found that to be a very awesome add-in to the game. It was very beautiful underwater, and also the fact that you were actually going to be in battle underwater. Now, I know Infinite Warfare has their whole space thing, but think about it like this. Call of Duty has done crazy things. I mean, in the newest DLC 4, we're playing on a freaking lunch table, so why not have a swimming combat in space? I mean, I'm just saying. So, Advanced Warfare, I'm going to go ahead and move on to that. The melee system was pretty awesome. I mean, whenever you punch someone, you had that whole sound effect. And I know there's always going to be a melee system, but if they add that sound effect and something crazy like that, to where the actual enemy's body would go flying, that was pretty sick. And another thing I actually loved was your options of exo abilities, to where you would hit L2 or R2 or whatever system you were playing on, and you would automatically start your exo ability. It would be activated, and then you can hit it again to disable it. So on and off you had your abilities enabled, instead of like in Black Ops 3 to where you can enable your ability and it's pretty much going to go. Like there's no stopping and starting. It was straight up just like that. And one thing in Advanced Warfare they did do pretty nicely was they added a lot of old weapons. For example, the AK-47, the MP40. Just listing things off my head, I know the STG-44 wasn't able to. Very awesome weapons to bring back into a newer Call of Duty. So if they do something like that, that'll be pretty sick. And let's talk about the game that everyone, for some reason, hates. They have done pretty nice things. Call of Duty Ghost. Your top right scoreboard in Call of Duty Ghost was always there. I don't know if it's just me, but almost every time I pull out my scoreboard, it covers the whole screen, and then someone runs up and kills me while I'm doing that. I'll be one off the nuke, see how far I am, and then boom, someone comes and kills me. So, top right scoreboard was pretty sick, knowing that's always going to be there. And then we're going to move on to the variety of perks. I'm not sure of the exact number of perks, but I do remember in Call of Duty Ghost, there was at least 20 to 30 perks that you can pick from, all customization, and each of those perks would assume maybe 1 to 2 system. I forgot what the system was actually called. I think it was like a COD point or whatever, something like that. But each perk only sucked up 1 to 2 things, depending on what it was. So that was pretty awesome. And speaking of squad points, I could talk about the system of squad points. What if they transferred over to where you can buy your weapons at any level like they did in Ghost? You can also buy supply drops with them like we did in BO3, and even wager your squad points like we did in Black Ops 1. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be called squad points, but let's just call them that for now. So in Black Ops 1, we did wager our things. We haven't done that in forever. Very awesome ability. So picture you 1v1 someone or just play a gun game or something like that, and you win, you have more points to buy your own supply drops. And let's be honest, guys, supply drops are going to be returning. Let's just go ahead and accept it. Advanced Warfare started that trend, and it's pretty much going to be here. They're making a lot of money off of it. So, speaking of wagering, as I said with the gun game thing, we can do gun game, sharpshooter, and also we can take it to the MW3 side where we did 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, and just put those matches under a wager playlist. I think that'll be pretty sick. So, that's pretty much all I'm going to cover in this video. I know it was very quick, very fast, but hopefully you guys got everything down. I honestly think if they implement all of these things in a correct way and not override it, then I think this game could really turn out to be very awesome. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment below if you think I missed anything or is there anything that you would like to see in Infinite Warfare. And subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.